Hi, it's Greg with Gregory Group Real Estate here in Austin, Texas. Today we're going to start with an update on how these videos are going to look going forward, at least for this next year. Next, we're going to get into the meat of the video, talk a little bit about real estate, and towards the end we're going to have a fun little giveaway, so make sure you stick around for that. Since you're watching this, you've probably seen other videos we've done. You know that we cover a lot of real estate, especially in times like this. We do more market updates. At other times, we might talk about investing or other real estate centric topics. What we're going to add to the focus this year is a lot more spotlights on local businesses around town, restaurants, people selling different cool stuff. A lot of times I think that that's really where a lot of the personality of the city comes from. So we want to get out there and show you guys more of those hopefully you don't know about yet. Now let's talk a little bit about the market. We're getting a lot of questions from either our clients or friends or anyone we talk to because they hear all the things and they see all the news about what the Austin market is doing. The first question we're getting is the market starting to slow down? You've seen us talking about things like people having to offer 20-30% over list price to get a home, and now they're wondering, it's springtime, more homes are coming on, are the prices starting to come down at all? The answer is no, prices are not coming down at all. However, it is changing a little bit. What we're noticing is before we may have been getting 30 or more offers on properties, and now we're seeing where it's more common where we might get 10 to 15 offers instead of however many we were getting before. It's not changing much in terms of the price though, because even though there are fewer offers, the pricing generally is still going up there, especially depending on how the property was listed in the first place. If they listed at this level, we are seeing them get bid up here. If they've started up here, then we do see it where the premium will be a little bit less and it will just have a smaller gap. Something interesting is that people have been talking about this and saying that part of the reason it's going up is because less people are selling and there's less choices, there's less inventory on the market. When you look at the numbers, it's actually not true. Starting from November all the way till now, almost every month except for February, we had about 10 to 15% more new listings come to the market than at the same time last year. So we're actually having more homes come to the market. The reason we're seeing prices go up so much is because buyer demand has increased so much. Even though we've seen 10 to 15% more new listings, what we're seeing each month is that there are 20 to 30% more homes selling than the same time last year. So when you see that, you know that even with more homes coming on, more homes are being taken off. So slowly every single month, the inventory is actually getting reduced and there's less and less homes to choose from at the end of the day. What we anticipate is that prices will continue to appreciate. We're hoping that it'll be a little less frenetic, and instead of having to offer this much more in a home, we'll be able to offer this much. But the truth is, even if we're offering this much, we're going to be starting from a much higher price point, because as these properties close, the comps are going to come in, and the base prices of these things are going to continue to rise. The next question we get from a lot of our investor clients is this a good place to invest? The answer, as I give you a lot of times, is it depends. It depends on what kind of investor you are and what you're looking for. If you're looking for cash flow, I'm sorry to say it, you're probably not going to find it here. Without going way out of town, even the lower priced properties, say in north and south of Austin, those properties, they don't really cash flow. You're lucky if you break even, but most of the time the best you can hope for is to be maybe negative $50 or $100. And the reason for that is, of course, the home prices have gone up and the rent prices haven't gone up quite as fast. We do think they will continue to go up, but from what I've seen before, rent prices are a little slower at tracking the home values. If you're an investor looking for appreciation, then hey, this is a great market. Austin is one of the strongest real estate markets in Texas, and Texas is one of the strongest states in the country. So I said it before, and I'll just have to keep saying this. We anticipate that prices are going to keep rising for a while. The third question, should I be scared of a bubble bursting, of prices going down, anything like that? Well, I can't really tell you what to feel, but I'd understand if you're a little nervous when you see prices going up this fast. The thing is, right now we just have so many things going for this market. There's a lot out there about how now with vaccines starting to get more widespread, businesses starting to open up, how this next year could be a boom year all over the US economy. I've mentioned supply and demand many times on our show before, and that buyer demand just continues to take out any kind of inventory that comes on the market. I really like this one quote that I heard before, and I think it's Warren Buffett. But he said it's not about timing the market, it's about time in market. What we tell our clients is if you have a medium to longer time frame, the chances of losing money in a market like this are very low. You know, it's hard to say, you know, you're always going to have some cyclical movement. There's always going to be ups and downs. But when you're looking at a long-term health of a market, this is one of the strongest ones. And I really believe in this market as well. Before I let you go today, we're doing a fun giveaway. We've got 2 boxes of my favorite things, Girl Scout cookies. I have a box of Thin Mints and a box of Tagalongs. And what we're gonna do is ask you to go to this link here. It will have links to our Facebook and our Instagram. Follow us, like us. Sorry, I think it's just follow. Follow us on both of those. And we'll pick a winner from the new follows and give it away next week. If you're here in Austin, we'll probably just drop it off to you. If you're out of the city, we'll mail it to you. Thanks for joining. Talk to you soon.